Hello. Going to talk about slicing in Photoshop. Um, I've got several images here in the same Photoshop file, and I want each one to be a web image, either a JPEG or a GIF. And I don't want to have to copy and paste into separate documents and save for web. I can just do that within this file, and I do that with the Slice tool. Slice tool essentially defines each area that I want to be an individual image. So I'm going to go over here and select the Slice tool. Looks like a little scalpel. And I'm just going to draw a box around the things that I want to be exported as a single image by itself. So I'm just going to draw some boxes around that. So all of these I want to be separated images. Okay. Now I can use the different slice tool, the slice select tool, to tidy up these boxes. You zoom in and you'll discover that your boxes probably aren't very precise. So you can use this select slice tool to manipulate the boxes so they're nice and precise. So once everything's tidied up, you can also use that select slice tool to double click each box and give it a name. What you're doing here is you are naming what you want that file to be named when it's exported. You can also use the select slice tool to precisely manipulate the size and the location of this box via this width and height and X and Y setting down here. There's also some other boxes here that you can use if you want Photoshop to create some HTML for you. I don't recommend you do that because it doesn't create very clean HTML, but that option is there. So you just essentially want to name it, and if you want to precisely make sure the width and height and X and Y are at the location that you want, you can do that here as well through double clicking it with the select slice tool. Alright, once those are sliced and named, you can go ahead and save for web. So file, save for web. And you can click each individual box and change the setting, or you can select multiple boxes by pressing Shift to tell it how you want it exported. So these should be GIFs. And this one, if we look at this is not looking too good. This is set to GIF by default, but we want that to be a JPEG. Alright, once that's done, you can go ahead and say save. And you want to choose the proper location. So wherever you're saving your files. I don't want I just want the images only. In this case, all user slices, because I want all of these slices that I've got that I've created to be exported. Now if you choose all slices, notice that Photoshop will try to finish out the slicing for you. If you look down here, there's extra boxes down here, and you don't want those. So you just want either the ones that you currently have selected or all user slices, the ones that you've created. So we'll go ahead and save. So if I look on my Finder here, you can see that it's exported those graphics out as separate files. The ones that I wanted to be GIFs are GIFs, and the one that I wanted to be a JPEG is a JPEG. So it's a pretty convenient way of doing things. If I make a change to that file, I can go back to Photoshop, and as long as those slices are where they were to begin with, I can save for web, and if I just want to export individual ones, like I messed up on this one, maybe I want the quality a little lower or something like that, I can select that one specifically, press save, choose the same location, and this time I'll just say selected slices. So I just want to export the one that I have selected, which would be that JPEG. It's telling me that I have an older version of that. In this case, I do want to replace that, and then the new file should be in that same location. So that's slicing in a nutshell.